Hello and welcome, it's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. I'm going to do a stamped one sheet wonder with a theme of butterflies. I thought I've done lots of flowers recently. I thought it would be nice to have a wee change and see what we can do. I've also cut out some masks ready. I've got some masks here, and I've been very inspired by a recent video I saw by Jennifer Maguire, and in terms of how to create masks that, even though they may be a little bit bigger than your actual stamped shape, there's a really nifty way of kind of hiding that halo that can sometimes happen around them. So totally inspired by Jennifer on this one, but also just thought I've not done anything where I kind of focus mainly on the butterflies, so I thought that would be nice. I don't quite know where I'm going with it, but I've got a little bit of an idea. So I thought it'd be nice just to get a whole load of flowers down to start off with. So I have got balmy blue here. Actually, I'll tell you what the colours are in a second. They are colours that got picked by the wheel on Saturday for World Card Making Day. I had a wheel of colours going on, and these were colours picked, but I didn't actually get a chance to use them. So it's quite an unusual colour scheme. It's not perhaps one I would normally go for at all. So we're just going to see if we can make it work, because generally I say that, you know, most Stampin' Up! Colours do go well together, so there's no reason why they shouldn't. Okay, so I'm just trying to get some of this balmy blue down just to create a bit of a background. I've got white cardstock here, Whisper white cardstock. So hi Wendy. Yes, I did. So May and I went to the zoo today. Did a lot of walking around. Saw lots of brilliant animals actually. There were a lot of animals out. Even though it was not a very sunny day at all, it was actually quite wet. We just managed, some animals were just out and about. So we had a fantastic view of the cheetahs. We got some great photographs of them. We got to see the anteater because we were just passing by as the anteater was having his dinner. So the keeper sort of drew the anteater out, and we got to see him lollop across, which was fabulous. And then when we got to the giraffe house, all the giraffes were sheltering inside because it was raining. They clearly didn't like the rain. So we had like a really close-up view of the giraffes. They were amazing. So we had a lovely view of the elephants as well as we came in. So yeah, it was fun. Okay, so now we need to decide what colour we're going to use for the butterflies. I guess we could have the green butterflies and then we'll stamp some of the other colours around. I'm planning to put quite a few butterflies on this sheet. Now this is garden green. It's quite juicy. So the butterflies are looking fabulous. I've also got the butterfly from Butterfly Wishes, which is a very different style. It's a distinctive stamp, very, very, very detailed, which is nice. Just remember there are some little butterflies, but I think I might save that for later. Okay, we'll stop there and I'll sit down so I can read your comments. There we go, move that into place. And I'll get my little masks that I've got here ready. It is indeed a kaleidoscope of butterflies. Hello everybody. Let's say a quick hello to everybody who's watching the live. Christine, Martina, Christine, Wanda, Melanie, Gina. Hi Gina, nice to see you. Anne, Bev, Glenna, Tina, Helen, Deborah, Christine, Morgan. Oh, I think I said hello to you already. Monica, Vicky, Helen Beatty, hello, Wendy Leclerc. Renee, Sheila, Mary, Nessa, Janice. Oh, hello everybody. Nice to see you. Now I'm just trying to remember which side is sticky. So I'll cut these out of post-it notes. Oh, come on. Yeah, the flowers are from Blossoms in Bloom. And it's just it's a great way to get lots of colour down and shape down. Sorry, this is a bit of the boring bit, so talk amongst yourselves for a second. Oh, we saw the meerkats. The meerkats were all kind of like huddled up into each other. They were very cute. Because as I said, it was a bit of a cold, wet day. And yeah, we went to see the meerkats and they were all huddled up. Then we went to see the, oh, what are they called? The something dogs. The painted dogs. That was it. And they were all huddled up asleep because, you know, I mean, who would want to go out on a day like that? The elephants were hilarious. We saw there was a mummy elephant, a daddy elephant, and a baby elephant walking along. And baby elephant gets to this massive puddle, so starts like rolling around in it. We presume I thought it was daddy elephant, but I'll explain why I think it wasn't daddy elephant in a second. So one of the elephants climbs up onto the pond and then like slips onto his knees. And so we're laughing, going, ha ha ha, the elephant fell over. Anyway, and then this elephant started to kind of like roll over. And then the other big elephant basically starts to mount the other elephant, you know, in quite a suggestive way. By which point you're thinking, hold on, is that a female elephant on the floor or the other? I just wasn't quite sure what was going on for a second. And we're all standing there laughing and the children are watching. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what is about to happen here? Thankfully, they all got up and wandered off after a few minutes. So we have we've got a little video clip, which I was thinking of putting on Instagram actually. It's very, very cute. Okay, I think we'll just go with half for now. And the other things I grabbed out was some of these leafy things, because I thought it'd be nice to have those. I've got poppy. Oh dear, I really don't know what to do. Really not quite sure. Just keep stamping, I think. Just keep going, Ruth. Keep going. Do they have a butterfly house? Yes, they do, but unfortunately it was closed. They're a little bit limited as to what they had opened in terms of things that were enclosed. So there were some areas that were kind of like walkways through, like tunnels. And so you had to wear your mask to go through those. But anything that was like super enclosed, like the Bat Cave or the butterfly house, that was closed. We couldn't go into there. But to be honest, we didn't even go around half of it. And we, you know, we'd had enough. I went with some friends, and you know, and their children, and you know, by the time we'd had lunch and wandered around, you know, that we'd done a lot of walking, because we arrived there just after 11 and we left there at must have been pushing 3, and you know, we'd all walked enough. So it's a very nice zoo if you can ever get to go there. And as we were walking back home, well, not back home, but over the bridge, over the elephant bridge to get back to the car park, there in front of me was Wendy's daughter. Wendy of, you know, Wendy who watches me, who I know, she lives locally. So, and I knew it was her daughter's birthday because I'd seen on Facebook. So I went, hiya, happy birthday. It was so funny. And she sort of looked at me and was like, huh? You need 2 days, really? Yes. Yeah, I'd say so. The thing is, the people I went with, they have passes, so they go quite regularly. It's almost like a park in their back garden, to be honest. Well, for one of them, because they live in Chester. So, and I was thinking, if you know, there were some older, you know, you could tell there were people who were like retired who were walking around, and I thought, you know what, if I lived near here, it was just such a nice place just to go for a walk, you know, for a bit of exercise, get to see some animals. Just amazing, really. And if you're an artist, wow, wonderful inspiration with, you know, animals and even some of the plants and, you know, things like that. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just having a bit of a play, to be honest. I'm chatting and playing at the same time. All I know is I've got these colours. I was just about to say this ridiculous colour scheme that I allowed to be picked, that I had no control over, that I've got to try and do something with. There we go. Oh yes, and Van Halen passed away today. I must admit I don't know much about him, so I'm going to have to Google him later. What is Esther saying? Can anyone translate for Esther? Looks lovely, says Levine. Levine, you're too kind. Hi, Mummy. Mummy's late again. Have I got a cold? Well, I don't know. I may have a cold. There's a person who we have an extended household with, and he's had a cold. And we shared a car the other day. And yeah. So May sounds like she's got a cold, to be honest. And yes, I possibly have got a cold, but I'll try not to think about it too much. I'm hoping that it will pass. If I don't think about it, it won't happen. I don't really want a cold. His cold was awful. He sounded awful. I don't want his cold. There we go. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad, because let's face it, that would be my first cold in many, many, many months, because, you know, we've been pretty isolated. So, well, when I say isolated, I mean I have seen people, but, you know, you keep that safe distance so that hopefully you don't catch a cold. But I ain't been zoo in yonks. That's what Esther was trying to say. Okay, Esther, thanks for that. I needed someone to translate your typing then. Cold season. I know. Cold season. Hi, Wendy March. How are you doing, girl? Okay, so shall we take these off? Shall we take these off? See what's going on? Oh no, I don't think they're not masked enough. Ooh, shall we bring a bit of the old sponging on? What's Martina on about? Well, if I look at my contemporaries here in the village, I don't know. Martina, you are hilarious. Well, what with you and your cats, you don't need to go very far, do you? You've got a menagerie in your own garden, I think. Martina, so funny. Melanie says, I've been really lucky. I haven't had a cold in about 12 years. That's amazing. Either you're just very, what's the word? Good at not catching cold, or I don't know, you just don't see many people, Melanie. I am joking. I'm joking. Okay, so if you're watching this on the live, welcome. If it's the first time you visited, just to let you know, I know some of the people who are watching live I've known for a few months, so we're able to have this bit of a banter. So please don't ever think that I'm being rude. It's because, you know. Right, that does look a bit odd, I have to say, because these butterflies need bodies. Look, can you see? They need a bit of a body. Looking very odd. You used to get them all the time. Oh, I have 3 dogs and do you get less cold since having the animals? So right, so just the reason why I have these little tiny stamps in a baggie is because I'm absolutely petrified of losing some. So last night after we did that live, Tom and I did that live, he could not find the heart stamp. And we looked all over my desk. We went through, oh my goodness. So you know what we did? We did what we sometimes do on my channel. We rewound the video to look at where the stamp was. Oh my goodness, it makes me feel like a detective, like a secret agent. Not a secret agent, what's the word I want? Private investigator. So we rewound the video to find out when the heart stamp was last on the desk. And we were watching, oh, going, oh, there it is. Oh, now we've got the magazine on the top of it. Oh, right. And oh, it's gone. And you know what? It was right between the pages of my catalogue. So, oh, that's better, isn't it? Look at that. That's better. Okay. Oh, I've also got little what are they called? Antenna. Hi, Janine. Hi, KB. Hello. First time watching you live from Wellington, New Zealand. You are very welcome, Kay. How did you get here? How did you find me? And are you a stamper? Look, 20 questions now. How did you find me? Are you a stamper? Are you a crafter? You know, I don't know. What else can we ask you? Well, you're very welcome, Kay. Do everyone welcome KB, please. Right, I'm just going to put that there because I need to clean it. Oh, look, I missed one. Look at that. Right, let's see if we get some of these antennae going. The stamp set I was trying to think of on Saturday was Graceful Garden. Oh, okay. I can't remember the context of our conversation, to be honest now. Melanie, you'll have to remind me. It's all very well having a baggie if you can get them out. I know. They do get a little bit stuck in the baggie, but I'd rather they were stuck in the baggie than stuck to the sole of my foot or in the bin or somewhere horrendous like that where they can never be used. The stamp, oh, that could be a book, couldn't it? The stamp that was never used. Oh, look at those. I hardly ever use this stamp, so it's actually quite fun to use it. Little antenna. I don't know what the heck I've done here, but anyway, it's very bright and colourful, very cheery. So I'm going with it, okay? Shall we do the next ones? Oh, Kia ora, of course, yes, Kia ora, KB. We have learnt some New Zealandish from some other New Zealander friends. We need to start learning some more. One of my favourite directors comes from New Zealand. Taika Waititi. I should watch some of his films and learn some more New Zealandish. New Zealander? New Zealandish? I don't know, what do you say? How do you describe it? Maori. Thank you, Janice. Showing my absolute lack of knowledge. Showing my deep ignorance. Maori-ish. No, I'm joking. Maori. We forgot to ask Kay if she has pets. Oh, poor Kay. She's going to have to answer all these questions now. Right, so if you're watching on the replay, please do pop any comments that you may have in the box below, as they say. Right, shall we try something a little bit different with this one? I really fancy using this. But I know what, I'll do it in the Barney Blue. New Zealander. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I never know if calling someone a Kiwi, is that like really rude or is it just like fun? So I think I'll wait to hear from the New Zealander as to whether or not that's acceptable description of somebody who resides in New Zealand. I've been watching you for a while now. You popped up when watching YouTube and started from there. Oh, wow! Well, you're very welcome to the live. I'm glad you could make it. You may not want to come back after your experience. No, generally we're all pretty welcoming and love meeting new people, and we're a bunch of happy stampers, aren't we? Right, this time I think I'm going to do some pink. I don't know what these are. I always, for me, they remind me of chrysanthemums. Right, that's that little bit that I can't lose. I'm just going to do a quick cheaty clean off at the side here because I can't be bothered to wipe it. Calling me Kiwi is fine. Okay. So Kay has a cat, everybody. It's a bit like being pen pals on YouTube, isn't it? It's like, hello, my name is KB. I live in New Zealand and I have a cat. I don't mind being called a Kiwi. Maybe YouTubing and social media is a new type of, I don't know, pen paling. I don't know. Ah, Christine's old boy Tigger got to see his 21st birthday. Wow, that is an incredible age for a cat. Yes, the hacker is from New Zealand. I know that much. I think my daughter learnt a form of the hacker during the World Cup, the Rugby World Cup the other year, which actually my mother, if she's still on here, saw her perform. You know, just a bit of random information there for you. Right, so Poppy Parade now. Let's switch it around. Switcheroo. And get this one out maybe. Oh, the cat's name is Sophie. We're not that bad, says Janine. Make new friends on YouTube. That's how I met Ruth. Yes. Oh, Janine, I thought it was Periscope. But no, could be. Sorry, what's Vanessa saying? Weed hacker. Is that a typo, Vanessa? Okay, just trying to put some of these red flowers about the place. Still like that. Oh, what about that in the purple? I'm still not convinced by this colour scheme, I have to say. Yeah, it's a little bit odd for me. No, you're right. We haven't heard from Steph for a little while, but she is prone to bouts of ill health, I believe. So if anyone would like to check up on her, I'm sure that'd be lovely. Oh, thank you, Kay. KB. Oh, let's put a bit of the purple there. I'll message her and say that you guys are asking after her. Oh, I had a message from Anna today, Anna Johnson. Those of you who watched me for a while. She's just been busy with the kids and yeah. Because of course we've been in lockdown, so her kids have been at home. So. Okay, let's stop there. And I'm thinking, what about putting, instead of red this time, we're going to put a little bit of purple around these butterflies. Okay, Tilly, take care. Oh, cool. Yeah, we've got our class on Saturday, haven't we? I had to think for a moment then when like, Tilly, what am I going to see on Saturday? What's going on? What's happening? Oh yeah, class. Saturday feels like a very long way away at the moment. Don't know why. Okay, so that's a little bit of purple going down. I fancy now putting a little bit of pink as well. Yeah, got a class in the morning. It's the one that you've just done. Don't panic, Deborah. Why? Am I meant to be doing something else on Saturday? Please don't tell me I'm meant to be doing something else as well. Oh, that's good, Kay. Good. Oh, cool. Monica and Karen and isn't Bev will be there as well, I think. Loving the right side. I know I'm preferring the right side at the moment, but that's because you can't see the green yet. The green butterflies. Oh, okay, Martina. Thanks for letting us know. Renovating. That does sound exciting. Hope it's okay to get... Of course it's okay. Oh, a class in person. No, I am not anywhere near those at all, to be honest, in-person classes. Nope, nope, nope. Right, are you ready? The closest thing that I did to this was the emboss resist the other day, wasn't it? This kind of style of getting things done. Hello, darling. I was just telling them how that heart stamp went missing yesterday.
Yeah, we did some detective work.
We did.
You were very good, weren't you? You found it. I'd looked through the magazine already and spotted it. It's in the top corner.
Lorraine says, Ruth, do you see this? I'm watching on my cell phone. I think I'm watching the live, but I'm missing most of the posts. Have you got the chat up, Lorraine? Yeah, we can see you commenting. Hi, Linda. Sorry, I may have not read some of your comments. That's the only problem, Lorraine. Sometimes my head is down and I don't always get to see comments. So the best thing to do is just shout at me. And
hello, everyone. I'm Melanie and Glenna. I'm actually heading off to bed.
Oh, are you? Yeah, you're not checking on your fans. Every so often he checks YouTube. Oh, such and such as what, you know, so many people have watched my video, he says. Hi, Mr. Tom.
Hello, everyone.
You're not seeing the posts from other people. Oh, Lorraine, try going back out and coming back in again. It's just one of those funny YouTube glitches. Oh, that can completely...
Oh, you could say I did that one.
Oh, no, I can't. You're so precise. No. You're known for precision now.
You have to be precise when you're doing those little lines.
Well, and when you're putting antennas on butterflies as well. Yes, actually, I think I prefer this side. You're right. I'm not sure about... I think red and green darker, I always associate with Christmas. And I didn't intend this to be a Christmassy kind of thing. So I might be able to add a bit more purple to this one. Let's see if I can do that.
I think it'll be a while, Vicky, before I have my own channel.
Yes, Vicky. Well.
I don't have time. I am working on. It's Inktober, isn't it?
Yeah, you doing Inktober?
Yeah, did one for. It's also Jacktober, Jack Kirby.
Oh.
Who's an old. Used to create a lot of the Marvel superheroes. And someone I follow on Instagram is doing a Jacktober month, and the channel I watch on YouTube about comics, they're doing another thing to do with Inktober. So I'm starting work on a drawing. I did one a few days ago, just a quick one-off of the thing, and it came out all right. So I'm going to do another one for a few days time. See how that comes out. A character by Jacktober, Jack Kirby, but in the style of a different artist, another artist. So I match up two Inktober Instagram channels at the same time. See how that
Helen says tomorrow's Inktober is fancy.
Fancy?
It's quite a broad one.
Fancy.
Right, I think I'm going to stop there. I'm a little bit weary. I know what, I will put some Winker Stella on this just to, you know, make it a little bit more zhuzhy. And then I think I'm going to bid you guys good night because I don't think I've got the... Oh, no. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Seems we didn't get to go into the...
my robot.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
See, coming in, hijacking my Winker Stella.
To be honest, I doubt I'll be able to find it.
What's this now? Looking for what? What are you talking about?
Your silver thing.
Silver what?
That.
Oh, the Winker Stella.
Yeah.
It's in the drawer.
Yeah.
Under.
Saying it's in the drawer in this room is.
Well, it's on the Stampin' Up side of the room.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know you had a Stampin' Up side of the room.
Yeah, that is a Stampin' Up.
You mean the
side.
inside?
What do you mean the inside?
As opposed to the outside.
The whole room is not Stampin' Up stuff.
No, that's true.
There are designated Stampin' Up areas.
Yeah, that is, yeah, there.
Oh, yeah, it's because he doesn't look properly, you see, people.
Well, there you go.
Oh, look, here I can just colour in the leaves. That's quite nice, isn't it? Look at that sparkle. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's out of focus. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to leave you to it.
Exactly,
Good
Jen.
night, all.
Good night, Mr. Tom.
See you soon, possibly.
Yeah, see you soon. No, there isn't Stampin' Up stuff on both sides. Not really. There's very much a designated Stampin' Up kind of area. But then I guess he wouldn't know about this product yet. I've not actually educated him about Winker Stella. You can just about cope with inks and blocks at the moment, and paper and stamps. So we're not, you know, don't want to phase him. So well. Night Tombo. Yes, I thought that was a book. Good night, Mr. Tom. I thought that was a thing. Right. Okay, I'm liking this a bit more now, I have to say. I am liking it a bit more. And I'm wondering whether just the addition of some little splatters would help me like it even more. Although we do have in here some little dots. And I'm wondering even just the addition of a few little dots might just tip it for me. So if you follow my channel and you like to have a go making something after watching me, and you'd like to share it with the rest of the Artful Stampin community, then please join my Artful Stampin Facebook group. It's over on Facebook. Funny that. The link is right below. And there have been some beautiful, beautiful pages going up. And please don't ever feel like intimidated and go, oh no, I can't share, it's not as good as so-and-so's. It's fine. It's not about being as good as anybody. It's about you having fun, enjoying the process, and then sharing the results. You know, yes, we can, everybody has room for improvement, everybody. But just have fun with the stamps and just share the results, and you know. Oh, there we go. I'm a bit happier now. I'm wondering if the problem is there's no green anywhere else, and if I put some green splatters on, that might help pull it all together, because I just feel like the butterflies are kind of out on a limb, really. They just don't feel like part of what's happening. Oh, I just dropped a stamp. I just heard it fall. Oh, I'll look for it later. The little house out of Waterfront fell out, and I think it fell into my bag of sponges. At least I know where it might be, because I did hear it. Okay, let's do this. Yes, I think I'm happier now. You see that, guys? It just helps to soften the edge of the butterflies. Oh, that was it. I was going to show you my tip for, and this is what I learnt off Jennifer Maguire. See areas like here where you've got a bit of a strong kind of edge, and it's clear that, you know, like there's a flower there. You can use a pen to just colour in a bit. See, even down here, there's this edge here is a bit strong. There we go. Yes, it eases the contrast. That's a really good way of describing it. Yes, it's Poppy Parade. It looks orange on your screen. Okay. I'll have to take a photograph then, and I'll pop it onto Artful Stampin Space so that you guys can see the true colour of this. But no, it's definitely Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Highland Heather, Garden Green and Balmy Blue. Okay, I am happier with this now. I take it back. I take everything back what I said about this colour scheme, that I thought it was yucky and wouldn't work. I might not have said it out loud, but I definitely thought it. I was just like, ew. I actually even wouldn't mind a skirt in this now. There we go. Just got to keep going. That's it. I've got to follow my own best advice. That's my problem. Night, Wendy. I just want to watch her video. I just want to watch. Janine, what are you trying to say, woman? Looks Bowden-ish. Oh, it does. It looks very Bowden. And, I don't know, a bit sea salty as well, doesn't it? Good night, Deborah. Okay, so there we are, folks. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, so it was worth keeping going, wasn't it? And yes, splatters are always the answer. Well, generally. Right. It grows on you rapidly. Oh, cut up will make a difference. Of course, yes. Yes, always. Always makes such a difference, doesn't it? Cutting things up. So, and I think there's plenty of butterflies around. The other option was for me to stamp some of the smaller butterflies. Actually, I have got this one here that, because I didn't have a punch for it, I didn't use it initially, but now that everything is stamped on, I'm wondering if this would look any good. Got to give it a moment to dry, remember. It always dry. It looks really dark when you first stamp it on. So. Yeah, that looks okay actually. Yeah, and I'm even more happy now. Right, just, yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes for it to dry out, because when you first stamp the colour on it, it's very dark. So let's just go over the colours then. This weird bunch of colours that somehow has come good. Anyway, let's put them in a better order. There we go. Okay, so we have Garden Green, Balmy Blue, Highland Heather, Melon Mambo, and Poppy Parade. Right. What colour was that I just stamped in? The Garden Green. Yep. Oops. Right, and then stamp sets, we had Lovely You, Blossoms in Bloom. So that was just what got that initial blue down. So if you haven't got Blossoms in Bloom, it's just about putting some blue underneath so that when you stamp the green or whatever colour butterflies, because they're line stamps, you need to have some colour poking through, otherwise they'd be a really stark white. So that's why I just stamped some of that in the background, but you don't have to have this stamp. Positive Thoughts, Butterfly Gala, and Butterfly Wishes. Now, you don't necessarily need to have Butterfly Wishes, because if you've got loads of butterflies in that one. So, but the trick here was the fact that we've got punches to match, and it was just really handy for creating a super quick stencil so that you're not sitting and having to cut out loads of stuff. Okay. Hi, Amanda. It is very bright, Bev. Yes, very bright. Martina likes it. Oh, that's good. Yeah. It just needed work to it, didn't it? Just needed some extra work. It got there in the end. Right, lovely to see you, everybody. And if you ever need any help with placing an order, do let me know. My host code, my October host code, is on my Facebook page, and it's on my artfulstampin.co.uk. Right, I need to just mention something about my blog. Some people are getting security notices when they go to it. I've been in contact with a web designer because I am thinking of moving my blog to a different host. Anyway, in the meantime, because it's not going to happen in a hurry, he said the reason why those notices are coming out are because I'm supposed to purchase some sort of certificate on my blog to say that it's safe, and then you wouldn't get those notifications. So if I were you, if you still want to have a look at my blog and you trust me to say that and believe that I have nothing on my blog that is dangerous, it's just to do with certifications and things, then just go ahead and ignore the warnings and go ahead and look at my blog anyway, because I'm not trying to steal your information or anything like that. It's just yeah, as I said, this is a certification issue. But you don't have to go to my blog to actually place an order. You can just click the link on the shop link below and shop with me. And if you forget to use your host code, don't worry, I can contact Stampin' Up to sort that out. But ideally, if you do use the host code straight away, that's fabulous. But if you're planning to spend more than £149.99, don't use the host code and use the freebies that Stampin' Up are going to give you straight away. So what happens is when you go over that £150 threshold, you will then go to a product, and rather than the option just being put it in the basket, it will be, do you want to claim this in your reward? And it's in bright pink so you can't miss it, and you say yes, and you'll be able to put freebies into your basket. All right, so if you spend, I don't know, £50, £100, then I will send you a voucher and a card the following month to say thank you. I don't tend to email people straight away when they order from me, but you do get a thank you from me at roughly the beginning or middle of the following month. So those vouchers that you receive, you can spend whenever you want. And you basically need to send them back to me with a list of the products you would like for your vouchers. Or if you place an order with me, you can have some money off your order, but you need to actually contact me and let me know what's happening, and you need to place the order through me. You can't just do it through the Stampin' Up website. Stampin' Up are not the people to redeem your vouchers. It's me. It's a voucher that I have given you. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please do contact me. I'm happy to chat through all my different shopping options, and hope to see you guys all very, very, very soon. So that is why I have a problem to see it. Thanks for a lovely one sheet wonder. I'll go and... Oh, I missed your comment then. What happened? Okay. Oh, my blog. Yes, that is why. Yeah, sorry. I thought I'd explain that because a few of you have messaged me or left messages on my YouTube to say, I can't see your blog. Ah, help. And so I found out, I've been in touch, as I said, with a web developer, and he explained it to me. It was very sweet of him, actually, to do that. So I am thinking of enlisting his help to set up a new system. So, right. Lots of love to you all. Take care for now. Bye.